So in this map, I'm just going to use Anubis as an example. You have two options. You have classic dive, you Winston ball dive. Classic dive, very simple. You set up here, you set up a nade. You make sure the someone has scouted this area, and this area. Maybe this is something where Zen likes to hide. And the someone will just get up here and just wait. The nade will come in. Winston and Diva will count down. No, the Ana will count down. Ana will count down the nade. It's very important that you know the timing. And then the Winston will call the dive. So in one, Winston will say, okay, go, go, go. And the Diva just matrixes them in. And you turn this into a so-called kill zone. Very important that the Sombra is in a good position to deal efficient damage. Not that you're out of range for your damage. It's the normal dive. If they are set up here, that is. If they, however, are not set up there, and they are set up here, then I've already spoken about this with Grease, like Bastion and Sim. He knows what to do. You basically just do classic dive, and you force their abilities with some heroes. Try to see them dive, and then hide for cover under here or here, and then dive them again. Simple concept, simple execution. If they are really here, there's a second option, all Winston dive. For this it's a bit tricky, but you want to do is everyone set up. You want to still make that Ana nade go from over here. And what you're going to do is basically, the ball is going to go in here. He's going to count down 3 to 1, he goes. Around here he will say yes, 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 or no, no, no. Very important that you hear these 3 calls. Winston will call off here 3 to 1. And when you hear no, 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 you stay. We hear yes, 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 you go. Basically what's going to happen is if he says no, they are not putting any resources into stopping ball. But if he says yes, they're using pool. Maybe there's Doomfist up here, he's going to drop down. And they're investing resources into just killing ball. Whilst he's doing that, the nade is still coming, so everyone can jump here and just turn this into a killing zone, especially in the current meta where Reaper do meta, or with the Mei. This is a good map to play farmers, easy Sombra dive. So you can have a Sombra just scout here and go here, and the farmers can be up here and just get full value, especially in this situation, if they do decide to put resources into that ball. So this has been done. This should just work. If you're doing this, you should be able to execute this. You should be able to target focus properly, depending on the supports. Like if they have a Zen or Baptiste, Zen is first choice, Baptiste is second choice. If they have a Mora, you focus on the Baptiste or the Zen. If they have an Ana, you focus on the Ana. It's all simple. You just want to make sure you dive this. What Paul will do is he will grapple this again and then join the fight, or he will die. One of two. He's basically the sacrifice here. It's a simple concept. It should be able to work. If he doesn't, he just goes through. He sets up, just goes around here, go around here, and then just dive in from here, and then do use another Ana nade and see it through. Don't forget, Sombra scout first always, so you want to make sure if they are here, here, or here, or here. Reese will know what to do. No biggie. Just always create kill zones and always be efficient. Use your abilities. Use your heroes accordingly. Bait is fine. Always use it to your advantage. Second point. I have the same situation. Put Sombra in, classic dive. You dive what's good for you. So they will most likely be here. This is your kill zone. You dive from here, you go in, the Sombra's over here. Nice value, Far can go over here, and if you have a Genji, then he will just join the dive. Tracer Sombra is also an option. Same concept, except the Tracer will go from here or from here. Doesn't really matter. It should be clear. You have a kill zone, you dive it, you focus on the squishies, the low mobility, and you work your way up. The DPS will try and stop you. You just have to make sure that you use your abilities correctly. So, with classic dive, you deny it with the bubble. Want to like split them up a bit. Deny their healing because it doesn't go to the bubble. DPS will try and react. Sombra can hack a Doomfist, preferably. If they do see a Doomfist, hack a Doomfist and all its value is gone. And you want to kill their supports, kill their tanks, kill their DPS, win the fight, build your ults. All of these are very important. As long as you don't get caught, as long as you don't take too much time to set this up, and as long as you nade properly. Because this map, this point too, has nade spots where you can nade here, here, back here. It all requires practice. That's Anubis. That's how you jive. With ball, it's kind of the same. You just kind of, instead of baiting, you kind of make a killing zone by grappling from here or there. You jump in and you create, well, a bell drive. It's quite simple. Ball will instantly join in once the countdown from the ball has been done. The Soma has always been set up, and you will start focusing, everything goes in. It's very important that when you're playing ball, that the Ana nades the bell drive in this situation. First point he doesn't, second point he does. Focus on the bell drive, very important. And that's kind of basically it. You have the two versions of dive. You have the classic dive, and you have the Winston ball dive. Ball is more baiting, making sure they use resources, or setting up the dive in the first place with bell driver, which he will do here. Nate's first point, very important. Mio needs to know them. Albus needs to know what to do in Somra, so don't just run around the marathon. If there's a Baptiste here along from his team, while the team is here, you will start in a fight with that Baptiste and force his immortality. The moment you say immortality used, you have your teleporter somewhere near, not 10 years away. So for example here, or big help back there, or small help back there, and you teleport back, they will still go in. Baptiste has used the immortality. You play out the fight the exact same way with nades, everything. They might have used the Doomfist here to try and stop the Somra, doesn't really matter. You can rejoin the fight, teleport back, rejoin, simple as that. Make sure you try and hack the important targets, like a Doomfist. A Doomfist is a very good target to hack just because all of his value is gone the moment you hack him. Think about these things, use them in a plan, and execute it accordingly.